Hey legends, how you going? It's Laz, and it's been a very long time since I've done a video, any motor vlogs, anything like that. Unfortunately, the bike has just been sitting in storage at the moment, and as you can probably tell, I haven't done a great deal of work to it, so it's kind of lacking a bit of TLC, so I'm going to have to give it a little bit of love before I get back on it. I've got a bit of a list of stuff that needs fixing on it. I did go for a ride Saturday, tried to do a vlog. I've got the new DJI mic mini. Doesn't seem to pair very well with the GoPro Hero 13 at all. I get really bad audio through it, as you probably can tell from the last video that I did. It's quite like boom, 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 boom. So I am going to be upgrading to the DJI Action 4. Just going to get that one, see how it goes, give that a good old crack. From what I can see, this pairs really well with it, and you can change all your audio settings, your gain, your noise reduction, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go that route. So it'll be a few weeks before I get that. But the main thing I've got to do is get the big list, which I'll pop up here. If I forget anything, I'll just put the list up here of the stuff that needs done to the DRZ. I've got like things like I've just done the brakes, the rear brakes got done. I'll be flushed those, filled them up. I'll do a radiator flush, do that. I've got to get new tyres. I'm going to go with the D605s. D605s, well actually, before I get on that, I will do the D605s mostly because I do still want to commute to work and also hit some trails and stuff like that as well. So I'm going to be looking at those. If anyone's used them before, what the pros, what the cons. I don't want to go D606s because they're a little bit too aggressive, especially for riding on the tar, especially going to work. I ride roughly about 32 Ks a day for work. So yeah, kind of want to limit the amount of tearing on the knobbies. So I'm going to steer away from them. If anyone else has got any other suggestions, pop them down in the comments. That'd be great. Or share a link to a video that's showing some comparisons would be awesome as well. I will chuck up a few little clips and that of the brake bleeding. Dad got a new little brake bleeder thing. He wanted to try that out on my bike before he fucked any of his. So they'll put up some of that. I'll show you some of the videos of his and some photos of all his bikes he's got now. He's got about 13 or 14, all BMWs. But I'm not allowed really to ride those until I get my big boy license. So I'm gonna have to hurry up and get that so I can start riding those with him. But yeah, apart from that, guys, I've got the wheels, so I'm going to have to get the spokes tightened because I don't want to mess with those. So I'll get them to do it while they do the tyres. I've got to do the bearings. Got to fix the tank. The tank has been broken since old Paymore out in Kalgoorlie had him work on it, and they stripped the tank bolt. And it was a funny thing, I actually found the tank bolt that's been missing for almost 2 years in between my radiator hose and the engine of the DRZ. It was just sitting there, and it was just, I'm so lucky it hadn't worn a hole, like vibrated and wore a hole through any of the pipes or the motor itself, like the engine casing. So was lucky there. So we got that sorted. I got to get that done, sorry. I got to get that sorted. It's not sorted yet. So I'm going to use a helicoil. So if those of you don't know, it's not like a nut insert, but it's similar. So what you do is you got to get it, get the size up, drill bit. It all comes in a kit. You drill it out, you tap the new thread in, which is slightly bigger, and then you put this helicoil in, which threads into the new thread, but leaves you the right diameter for your original bolt. So from what I've heard, the smaller the bolt, the smaller the hole you got to do, the harder it is to get spot on. So I'm gonna have to really pay attention when I do that, because if I fuck it, the only other option I feel like I've got is some metal glue, chuck that in there and just screw the screw in and just let it sit, and then that tank's on there for good, you know what I mean? So that's the other option. Apart from the tank, I think that's pretty much the whole list covered. Apart from maybe some new plastics, maybe some new stickers, just pretty it up a little bit. I mean, it is a, 12, 13, I've got it in 013, it was an 012, so it's pretty old, still running perfectly fine. I haven't even hit 20,000 Ks on it, so it's, it's going pretty good, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I've got to do all that kind of stuff, get all that sorted. And I mean, as you can see, I've had to upgrade. I got the GoPro Hero 13, couldn't edit on my old Mac 27-inch iMac 5K, couldn't edit it, wouldn't handle it. I got a new drone, did all that. We went away recently all the way up to Broome, did about 6,028 kilometers. The miles I'll pop up there, I'm not sure what it is, sorry. But we went all the way up to Broome and then slowly worked our way back down the coast of WA. And used the drone and everything, got back here to edit the footage. Computer wouldn't do it. So upgraded. Quick shout out to Colorado Dual Sport. Jeff, I did ask him a few questions, ended up going for this bad boy. It cost me a little bit, but it's probably not as much as what I could have spent. I could have definitely spent a lot more, but I didn't. So I got that sorted. But we went, yeah, it was a great trip. We took our caravan. We just recently bought a caravan. That's another reason I haven't been doing many vlogs. I just don't really get a chance to go out on the bike that much anymore. But hopefully getting all this fixed up. Hopefully that will get rectified and we'll be out vlogging in no time. Probably the next 2 to 3 weeks, maybe 4, maybe the next month. And a few blokes from work ride. They got Himalayans and they've been heading out, just doing service roads and small little trips like that. So I'd be pretty keen to tag along with them and get some video content up for you guys. But yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. So I just got to fix that, fix everything on the DR. Also recently just snapped my number plate. I was literally talking to my dad about it the other day, saying how they just don't last anymore. And on the way home, it must have just vibrated and just snapped completely off. So I've lost everything there now. So I'm a bit spewing, but that's all right. We'll, that's another thing to add to the list. But yeah, anyways, legends. Like I said, if you can leave us a comment down below if you've used the D605s or if you have another recommendation for a tyre to use. So I'm going for like a 50-50 and I felt like the D605s were quite still aggressive enough to go off-road, but also still good enough for the road use. But if anyone has any other suggestions, drop a comment down below. It would be really appreciated. Anyways, legends, I hope to see you in a vlog very, very soon. Cheers for watching and I'll catch you soon. Cheers.